season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 58 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game when a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Stafford. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Cole Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept them short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Boyle.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Boyle. He finds his man. Complete. It's Curtis. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
From the gun on 3rd down. Boyle.
On target to his man, Likely. And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. The Ravens coming in looking for win number 10 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And that is caught downfield by Beckham.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Off play action. Boyle. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 25 yards that time.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, He just gave the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there. But
and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football. That's what they're going to need if they're going to get out there victorious.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford, he'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver, that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. On 1st down, Stafford here. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Pressure from multiple guys there as they carry him for a big 9-yard loss. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them. I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Boyle. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And it's fielded at the 34. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
They'll run a draw now with Akers.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Now Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
James was great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
They'll run on 1st down. Curtis, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Boyle. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Looking to throw. Boyle. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Stafford. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And the Rams will signal for a timeout their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Another try after the 1st down sack. Stafford.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That's to his running back, complete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
To throw again. Boyle. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Off the play fake. Boyle. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Then come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Starting with first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
This was a nice example of how he was scheming his guy open just a little underneath him, just trying to pull up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle they go. It's Curtis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Curtis. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Throwing on first down. Boyle. He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Back to throw. Boyle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Devin Duvernay.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, 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 and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on a 35-yard strike. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
Averaging 50 yards of boot so far as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
And they will take over first and 10.
And the Ravens taking the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On the move to his left. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw, but I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Baltimore. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. On first and 10, Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
This offense so far on third down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be at full this one short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 and the 44. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Curtis, and a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
Jumping myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They'll try to run for it with Dallas. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On first down, it's Curtis. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Curtis. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Boyle.
Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down. Although it doesn't appear to be that much. He needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams